Hi guys, it's Tom from Train Sim TV here, and I'm bringing you a new video for Train Simulator 2019 on the Suburban Glasgow Route. Phase 5 has just been released this week, and we are going to have a little look at one of the sections on that route. I'm just going to read off the little section about the Phase 5 completion off the website now. Now that Phase 5 has been complete, this large phase completes the western portion of the North Clyde line by adding the Balloch branch. The Cathcart Circle is also completed by the addition of the Neilston line and also the nearby Barrhead line, which we are going to be taking a look at in a moment. The eastern part of the original North Clyde line, as far as Airdrie, is the final piece of Phase 5. Now, even though it's not been started yet, Phase 6, that will, once finished, include the line from Springburn to Cumbernauld, which will include links to the West Coast Main Line North and Gartosh. It will also include the Clarkson and East Kirkbride and Dumbarton to Paisley Canal section. I'm looking forward to seeing that when it's done as well. Now, I've not ever been able to do anything much on this route before previously in the past, due to my old PC system not handling the route very well. So I'm looking forward to actually being able to do this run for you today. Links will be provided below for the installation of this route. Please bear in mind that you must follow the instructions carefully, as it's quite a lengthy process in installing it. If not done properly, it won't work correctly, so you just have to make sure you read. It did take me a while to get it full on running to its potential. So, good morning driver. Today you are driving First Generation DMU 101695 on the first train from Glasgow Central to Barrhead. It is a nice spring day in 1997 and will be a short journey taking just over 20 minutes. I'm just going to set up the cab and get our passengers on board. That is us set up. As easy as that. Now there's quite a variation on this scenario. You've got GNER 91s there. You've got I know there's an Intercity 86 set behind there. You've got 156s, 303s, and the 101s, of which we're driving on now. Plenty to see. The map itself is quite an extensive route map, giving various different branches along the Glasgow area. Starting around Carstairs is where the West Coast Main Line will have got chopped on the south part there. You've got lines such as East Kirkbride, as said before. We're going to, we've got Barrhead, which is where we're going to here. You've got Neilston branch up at the top. You've got Helensburgh Upper. You've got Milngavie there. We're down here at Glasgow Central. There's lots to see and do on this route. It's been a route that's been in progress now for a good number of years. So our departure time is nearing closer. And we will be calling at Crossmaloof, Pollokshaws West, Kennishead, Priesthill and Darnley, Nitshill and Barrhead. Journey total is around 20 to 25 minutes and a mileage total of 7 and a bit. That's 7.3 miles. Also, it must be stressed, it's not a route where you would go around flying around looking at scenery all the time. It's more of a the cab experience, not because the scenery doesn't extend very far. It's more the case of it's such an intensive route, and it's not recommended to put any more stress on the system whilst it's playing this route. So if you stay in your car and just do your driving as you would, you're not going to run into any problems along the line, which I've learnt myself. End of the day, you should be driving the train. It's not a scenery simulator. The requirements for the scenarios isn't too extensive either. Mainly it's 101s, 156s, 303s. There's a few other bits and pieces which have reskins included within the install, which you have to do a batch file to make some gap fillers, as I like to call them in the AI, as we don't have the correct models themselves. So reskins have been made on stuff such as the 360 to replicate other units where and as close as they can. You get the Shields depot to the right as where we're just passing over, then the route continues on down towards Paisley Canal. With the track bleed here, I have been playing about with the RW tools to raise the track in areas of the route. I need to raise it a little bit more so that it eliminates this track bleed here with the loft. It's only because I use the AP track where it has a different type of track as what was used. Meaning certain bridges and stuff like that can sometimes seep through the track ballast. Doesn't affect and harm the way the route works. It just looks a little bit messy in some places, but it's not a problem at all. Obviously, when the route was probably built on original track, they wouldn't have seen that problem. So it's not the actual route author's fault. It's just if you have the mod on, it'll make a few changes in that respect, which you might have to rectify yourself. I am going to be doing a tutorial on the YouTube channel for raising track to eliminate this issue. It's a process that takes probably about 5 minutes all in all. It's also nice to have a drive around in the First Gen DMU, which is something I don't do very often. And since driving a modern train sim world, I've got to learn how the gearing works a lot better. So our first station is in just under a mile travelling time from now, across Maloof. We will be featuring this route on the TrainSim TV Twitch channel at some point in the near future as well, so if you are interested and would like to watch that, the links will be provided at the end of the video, where you can get in the streams either by Facebook or directly following us as well on Twitch. Facebook will be putting announcements of our streams and the plan prior to doing the stream as well, so usually get a good half a day's notice for the stream. I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays on the TrainSim TV channel. On a 7:30 on a Wednesday and 7 o'clock on a Friday. On a Monday night you will find me on the Just Trains TV channel doing the official Just Trains content featuring over there. little bit further than I'd hoped to have come down the platform, but not a problem. At least we haven't overshooting. The route features a lot of Cujo assets and UK train sim freeware packs, which have been used very, very well. Despite their age of the assets, they do a fantastic job of what's been done. Put the gears in the right place as well. There we go. I think when used properly, they can make a good route still, despite how old the assets are. I think the one thing I'd like to see is probably maybe some form of patch where you could maybe change the track ballast paint to match up with the AP track if you are using that track. Other than that, I've got no quarrels with the route. I think it's a fantastic effort. Fair play to the author that has spent the many years bringing these phases out for everyone. I myself being a route builder, I know the blood, sweat and tears that can go into building a route. The route author is a local guy in the Glasgow area as well, which is why he's chosen to do this area of route. Having a wide knowledge of the area always helps. As myself, with doing the Blackpool route, with that being my local route, I've got the most knowledge out, so I wanted to bring that one to the game. And this is Pollokshaws West. Next stop is Kennishead in 1.1 miles. Oops. typical feature around the areas of Glasgow, the old high-rise towers. Do get a little bit of tile lag here and there. Luckily it's not crashing, which is a good thing. Our next stop in just under half a mile is Priesthill and Darnley. I get the sense that there might be a few little bits and pieces that might not be quite finished here as well. The route comes equipped with all station naming signs as well, which come with a detailing pack which you need to download separately, install separately before getting the route. The detail pack is available from the Suburban Glasgow's webpage. You do actually have to download the route off Workshop, but you have to obviously install it in the correct order for it to register and pick up everything properly. You can see one just up there. Another funky sign going over here. Stay off the tracks. Quite rightly so. They're all very close to each other, these stations as well. Usually a mile or so between. The attention to detail is fantastic, and everywhere's got the fences around the railway line, which is nice to see, all the walls and stuff. A lot of times you can see routes that just have bushes as fences. I myself have been a victim to doing that once before, I'm not going to lie, and I wish I never did it because I know it's lazy. But this has got everything needed, which is nice. All the platforms have stock car mark as well, which I'm just about adhering to now. But yeah, all the clutter you need is there, everything. We've got CCTV cameras. It's an overall very well made route. Plenty of potential and lots of scope for scenarios, as you can see. Lots of different services you can run on this route. The route comes with a number of scenarios as well. Quite a lot of scenarios. Different, various different pieces of stock. Ranging from the 101s, 156s, 303s, other bits and pieces. I think there's some through the 380 as well. Next and final stop is Barrhead. It's about another 1.2 miles away from where we are. Probably one of the longer distances between two stations now. I love that on the hill there with all the gravestones. Slow down to 15 now. And we are going into platform 3, which I think is the bay platform. Makes sense, we're crossing over. There's one more little nitty gritty thing which catches me as well and bugs me a little bit. It's just the points where they've not been rendered properly. I know that it's a split and rejoin there which sorts that out, but other than that, can't fault it. Plenty of variety going on, plenty of scope, lots of potential again, as I said before. And again, fair play and hats off to the route author. So thank you very much for joining me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this short little video. Links will be provided at the bottom for the route. You can catch myself and Mark on Twitch, which is at twitch.tv/trainsimtv_Tom, and again twitch.tv/ twitch.tv/TrainSimTV_Mark. Sorry, I got that wrong then. You can catch us on the Facebook page as well at TrainSimTV. We have Discord and all that. We'll put all the links in there below for you. Thank you very much, and I hope you've enjoyed. Catch you on the next one.